What's good with y'all boys, man? It's Run It Up D. And I wanted to come on the camera and talk to y'all a little bit because, you know, I've been in Fort Lauderdale for 3 days with people that I didn't know once in my life. You could call them strangers, you could call them randoms. I didn't know these people, bro. I didn't know half of them, at least. But, I drove down to Fort Lauderdale, about a 2-hour drive from where I am. If you don't know, Fort Lauderdale is in Florida. But yeah, bro, it's about a 2-hour drive, and it was definitely a nerve-wracking experience. It was definitely uncomfortable at first, but I find it pretty crazy that you will get more love from people that aren't blood family, that aren't your actual family, more than your actual family. You know what I mean? It's crazy how we all met on the internet, and now we're just out here living in an Airbnb together, almost like a big old family, bro. And, I think to myself, what if I just said, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm not into your scams. Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm going to stay home and not go because that's uncomfortable. A lot of people don't realize this lesson, that choosing to stay comfortable means that you're choosing to stay the same. And, we didn't just come to Fort Lauderdale and stay at an Airbnb. We went to multiple events, in the business that I'm in. And some of the top earners were hosting events. So that's also the reason why we came down here. And, I got a ton of value, bro. It's important to stay around the fire, because you stay around the fire, you're going to be warm. You don't want to get cold out here, man. Where I'm from, you don't see nice houses like this. You don't see big backyards like this. My hometown, bro, you don't see. I've been seeing some nice cars, bro. I've been seeing Lamborghinis. I've been inside of mansions. I've been around people making 7 figures, $1 million a year, 6 figures, making $10,000 in a day trading. You know, it's like everybody got their own little motion going on, but they're doing something. And it's just great to be around those type of people. It's just great to be around the fire, because it tells you that it's possible. It's not impossible to have the dream life that you want. It's not impossible to have anything that you want. It's not impossible to achieve anything that you want. It's possible, bro. So why don't you believe in yourself? When I tell you, these millionaires making a lot of money every year, a month, bro, they said it themselves. They're normal people just like me and you. They got the same 24 hours in a day just like me and you, but they just use it differently. You probably use your 24 hours a day to scroll on Instagram, text the huzzes, beat your meat. It's all about how you use your 24 hours, bro. If you use your 24 hours to actually build something, build your life, build a platform, build a personal brand, build a business, what makes you think you can't win? What makes you think you can't live in a freaking $1 million home? What makes you think you can't drive around in exotic cars, talking to all type of exotic women? What makes you think you can't do that, bro? Me personally, I always knew that I could do this. And I always knew that anybody making a crazy amount of money is a human just like me. Is skin, flesh, and bones, just like me. It's just the discipline and the steps that they took to get to where they are. So honestly, bro, it's up to you. Are you going to keep on wasting time, wasting your 24 hours a day, or are you going to start building the life that you want? I'm not just talking to y'all, bro. I'm talking to myself also. I had to ask myself this. Am I going to keep on fucking around, scrolling, doom scrolling, not doing what I'm supposed to do, not posting on YouTube, not taking myself seriously, skipping days, missing days? Or am I going to continue to build that dream life that the younger me always wanted? You got to sit down and ask yourself that, bro. And it's not going to be easy. You're going to want to quit. There's some days where you're not going to want to feel like doing it. But that's where discipline comes in. You got to do it anyways. This is our last day here. I'm leaving today, probably in an hour or two. Got to drive back to my hometown. But it was definitely worth it. It was worth every dollar on gas, every freaking dollar spent for the tickets to go to that event. And it's just so nice to see new things other than just your hometown, because I don't know about you guys, but being in your hometown forever, you're going to eventually want to leave, because it's just the same things. It's just the same people doing the same things, same 9 to 5. You keep seeing the same people that you freaking used to go to high school with. I ain't seen nobody that I know down here except for my homies and everybody in the house, in the crib that I met online, that were once strangers. I did not know these people, but in 3 days, it feels like they're my brothers and sisters. So that's just the power of the internet. You could use the internet to sit around, brain rot, and doom scroll and consume, or you could be the creator who's making the content so other people could scroll and doom scroll on your content. Or are you doom scrolling on other people's content? You want to be the creator, not the consumer, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Back at home, I was smoking weed. I was doom scrolling, spinning. Bro, I looked at my watch time. I spent 48 hours on YouTube, bro, and I wasn't posting. I was just watching. But ever since I've been here, bro, I haven't even opened YouTube unless I'm posting. And a lot has changed, man. I no longer want to waste my time consuming. I want to be the creator. And you guys should be the creator also. So the last thing I want to say to y'all is, if he could do it, why can't you? Why not you? You're both human. You both bleed. You both get hungry and eat. Why not you? It's been your boy Run It Up, D-Man. Comment down below if you found any value in this message that I decided to make. Just woke up, but I came out here to make a video for y'all. Peace.